I don't know what the fuck you were.
All right, well,
saying,
welcome,
but you're terrible
welcome
at
everyone
doing that.
for the unplanned third session of Knights of Marr. We are
Warning, this
continuing
broadcast contains code rec.
Trigger warning, code rec included.
Sentences to correct include are not limited to. Anyway,
Yeah.
not gonna.
This broadcast may contain code rec.
All right. Yeah, so last time you guys were wrestling with some crocs by the beach. You killed this big one that was able to do a lot of nasty things. Hurt Rama real, well, not too badly, but hurt him a bit. And you guys have attained some resources from this. I believe Bright is missing all but one reagent he needs to finish his quest for boots.
But I'm gonna need more money for that, so off adventuring we go.
Yep, and
money's a big thing for me as well.
Then Wolf Sadler's character has attained one hide that he needs for his quest. As
we didn't find a Sam.
Talon has attained his blood that he needs by draining it from the croc. Chloe has obtained some teeth. I don't think Yorn needed anything.
I didn't take anything this time.
No.
I'll just take a share of the profits when we.
Out of curiosity, was there a bounty for this thing, or did we just do it because we're good guys and Sybil
There
told
was
us
a
to?
bounty, I think. That's why we even knew it existed.
No, the Sybil can see things that.
Yeah, everything the Sybil has dreams or visions of appears on the map, and you guys are able to. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Anyway, yeah. So this was one of the places on the map. You culled a problem before it became a problem, so it's not likely that there is a high bounty if there is one.
We could do a fundraising drive. Go around and say, "Hey, look, we noticed this creature before it became a problem. Could we get some compensation for our work?"
See, the thing is,
normally people would call that a scam.
No. See, the thing is,
well, no,
next time
you can just show the size of the fucking creature's body.
I believe that next time we should let it become a bit more of a problem and then handle it.
So wait exactly 48 hours.
Right in front of the paladin saying this.
Yorn's gonna keep her mouth shut on that subject.
That's just a personal belief of mine.
There's nothing wrong with making money for business you've done. However,
besides, the Sybil clearly needs the funds. Our base isn't looking the niftiest.
Beast-like.
Yeah, we don't have a temple
inside
for her.
Beastly base. No beasts.
Absolutely maidenless.
Write down what specific creature I took the tooth came from, or just amphibian tooth.
Oh, errors and scripts. What is going on? I forgot. Was this a thing where I had to reset the fucking table? Oh man,
What's the issue?
What are you trying to do? What's happening?
The map is saying that there's a problem with the script.
Can you edit the map, or can you do the one world thing? Is it causing issues?
As in, it's just saying, oh, there's a problem with the script. There's a problem with the script. There's a problem with the script. You can't do anything. There's a problem with the script.
Might need to reload it.
Nope, you can't reload it.
Hit Control Z.
I gotta reload the table.
If, just hit Control Z.
I could rewind time too.
Rewinding time actually just reloads the table.
Yeah.
Wish we could turn back
I
time.
remember it repops all physics objects, so yeah.
To the good old days?
When were those?
I can
90s?
never remember anything more about that song. My parents played
There we
it
go.
endlessly when it came out.
Huzzah!
And nobody disappeared, so fantastic.
I have so go my
wishing they could turn back time.
No, they will. What they'll do is they'll pick a song that is poppy and modern and dog shit, and they will play the hell out of it.
Anyway, we
And I have
decided we decided to handle the undead tower before.
Yes. Yeah, it was onto the tower.
Are you certain? You have some people that are somewhat wounded.
Well, they can heal on the
Rama's
way.
still. Not really. Rama's wounds are wounds.
Oh.
I was told that there was
but-
nothing permanent.
No,
Well,
they're not
yes.
permanent,
Anyway.
but
Wait for him
they
to
carry
die, I
over
can
into
fix
next
him then.
combat.
It will carry over to next combat. We won't fix until you get back to town. But you still have the same amount of health as the rest of us, just because you start with extra wounds, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but that means that I am actually technically more vulnerable now because if I take any actual damage.
You
It
still have
becomes
5 of.
5 of
That
each,
is true.
but yes,
Hmm.
by
But
proportion, you're taking
do
more
we
damage than anyone else.
do we call off the raid on the undead tower because of a bit of damage? Because it did take us
Well-
half a day to get here.
Hang on, if I can on the way there, would I be able to mulligan my spells?
You have lost your seat, Tetranok.
Like, would I be able to rechannel my
Oh, what the fuck? Why?
my spells?
Why did I lose my seat?
Rechannel your spells. If you had a long
Not the
rest
major,
at night.
obviously.
Oh, no, you can
Not-
channel
not
your
the
spells.
major,
Yeah,
just
the
the
minors.
minors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll do that because I've got death as my major. So if I can get a good enough ace, that can come in really handy when dealing with the undead. Oh, hang on. Oh, lag.
Welcome back, Aftermath.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it.
Oh no, that was just my mouse down. Never mind.
I get 2 majors, right?
I mean, hell, with death, you might be able to bring any of us back if we fall, right?
That's there's nothing saying I wouldn't be able to.
Well, it may have a very different definition of bringing you back.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
how are we
I
voting?
got Ace of Pentacles,
Tower?
Prince of Swords. Never mind.
How are we voting? Go to the tower or try to get try to
I'd like
or
to
go back to
continue
town to
on
get
to the
Triton?
tower.
Yeah.
Because whatever's raising the undead, I think that will help me out, and we can all benefit from the profit to be gained.
Where I do
But
have
what-
to go to the tower. These old robes I need to gather from there.
I
Is there any-
personally need the money.
Profit.
Hmm.
Might
Oh,
be
the money
something
would be
of
nice,
buy.
but
The
Yes,
real
but
question
permanent
is,
wounds permanently reduces our capability, and that's a bad thing.
well,
yeah.
we can still heal them when we get to town after the tower. I think it's just whether you get trauma during this trip.
Okay, but that would be permanent, right?
Would the paladin
That
be
would
able
be-
to just
yeah.
heal you up one, lay on hands?
I don't
No
think while
blowjob?
traveling.
No, it wouldn't be considered actual treatment while traveling.
Hmm.
I mean,
I
you
could
could
do a
use Major
medicine roll.
Arcana. But it's kind of saving that
Can-
for
Yeah.
a
Can I
far
do
worse
So-
medicine roll?
trauma.
The only question is whether Rama thinks we can keep going or not, because he's the one
Yeah.
who's wounded. If he says no, we're going back to town. If he says yes,
Yeah. We'll leave the decision to him then.
He contemplates very deeply. He continues contemplating very deeply.
Saying
He starts to
indubitably to
doze off.
himself several times.
can you contemplate about the question this time?
He wakes back up from his contemplation. Permanent wound would, as they say, indubitably damage my quest. I do not wish for this.
Hmm.
For one who is
I-
wounded cannot sniff the holy oil.
Hang on.
Excuse me, the what?
Check.
I
Can I
guess we're.
see his wounds?
I guess we're going back. I mean,
Can I see if I can like stitch him back up?
Yeah, you can take a short rest to treat him
Yeah.
before just running
Like-
back.
Would it be a medicine check, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've got +3 to that.
Okay. Do you want the
Roma, sit down here and present your arm.
you want the grape flavored elf to medically treat you?
Sure.
All right.
There we go. 13.
She treats you. These are. I'll say that she recovers 1 temporary wound. Before, I was just going to say that they were treated for the purposes of restoration for the long rest, but now you have 1 actually recovered.
We shall advance.
All right.
Wait,
advance on to-
temporary wounds? What's that?
Temporary
yellow?
wounds are wounds that exist but are not permanent. Permanent wounds are ones that can develop into scarification and trauma.
I'm so glad
Uh,
that system got introduced while I was playing as the tank.
You're welcome.
I'm
To be
glad
fair,
you got
to be
introduced
fair-
when I wasn't.
To be fair, it's worse for us because we have less to work with.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not really
See-
a problem if you're in the back line.
See,
Unfortunately,
It
I
is when
can't
you're
be in
being
the back line.
strangled by an orc.
Unfortunately, I can't be in the back line. In fact, I can't be 15 feet away from the back line at any
Yeah.
time.
Me and the bard both have to be stood quite literally just behind you.
I like the idea of a
I-
bard that you can barely be have any effect in 15 feet. It
He's
amuses
just
me.
got no
I don't-
confidence. So he's drowned
No,
out
I-
by people just.
It's
sniffing
magical.
too loud.
You think amplifiers exist?
There
I
might be a
mean-
magic item that does such a thing. Who knows?
Need to get an amplifier. need to get an amp for my electric guitar.
That's your
And
problem. You're
electrical
using an
amp.
electric guitar.
All right. So you decide to go onto the tower next. Is that what I'm hearing?
Do you
I
think
think
that
so.
temp wound's enough to convince you, Coat?
Yeah, he agreed.
Okay.
All right.
If that is what everyone else wishes, he will push forward. And regret it for the rest of his life when he gets permanently wounded because of this.
Look, I'll just send
Where
a
did the rest of
skeleton
us
ahead of you,
go?
okay?
I think
Son of a
I think
bitch.
it back directed the rest of us.
All of you were set to not be packed, so why the fuck did it pack you?
I don't know.
I love
I
the
missed
table
all the
sometimes.
drama.
Again, yes.
Di did
We're
miss all the
dying.
drama.
It's not a matter of
Especially, I even pinged her saying that she was being named.
Yeah, now she's there and we're
Shamed?
not, so we'll get fucked, I guess.
she's being named and chained.
With any luck.
God, I want to be there for more drama, but there is.
Kind of as well.
I was enjoying it. It was really funny.
So, what was going
I
on at the
love,
start? I had no clue.
I love that guy
Probably
is
shouldn't stream on
potentially
YouTube.
getting vetoed
Oh, yeah,
if he's
yeah, sorry.
ever up for remarking again.
We're on a stream here.
Yeah, we can talk about it later.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you weren't
Yeah,
streaming
we'll
this
have
game.
this discussion.
No, that's streamed. It's currently live. One view.
Oh, I thought.
It is literally
What?
live.
It
can't
is
believe
Cecilia
no one's
doing
Immergreen from Hollow Live that's watching it.
We stream
Why did I get
all
put back to
these games
spectator?
if you
What the
wish.
fuck? Werner, what is
Oh.
wrong with your thing? I got put back to spectator.
Oh,
No,
I
those aren't
think I know what's
spectator,
going
those are
on here. Let me.
specters.
Change his name, the colors notebook thing. To,
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, that's what's happening here.
What color were you? You were
Yellow.
Ah, that's why Chase
Yeller.
took up your spot when you're gone.
What are you, yeller? Yellow belly.
No, so every time you like log the table, it fucks me over. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So next
Rip
time,
It happens to me as well.
next time
every
you
now
see
and then,
Chase,
actually.
just suplex him and you'll be fine.
That's assuming you can lift him off the ground.
Bomb is fucking dog water country.
We get you're a bit buff, Atronach, but Chase is a hefty lad.
Look, it's not
You
difficult
all-
to raise a
Did
beach
you all
ball
get
above
packed
your head.
again?
I think they did.
Stop
Everyone,
packing us.
everyone except for me. Ah, ha, ha.
I don't know what's happening.
Stop packing us, Ferdinand.
I
Don't ask me.
did. You were set to not be packed. You were.
Well, obviously not.
I even had the big pop-up message that said, "Okay, I won't pack them."
There's 6 players, so that makes it a 6-pack. Yay.
I need one of those.
Top kick.
You need one of those, or Sally's gonna do something to you.
I need one of those, or I'm the one who gets raped. In this world, it's either rape or be raped.
What a world it is.
Well, you are definitely getting raped. That's for sure.
No. Please.
All right, now let's just double check something here.
My ass is too tight to be penetrated.
That's exactly the reason why she needs to.
Oh no.
Bite
This
the
isn't
pillow.
the kind of cave exploring I meant.
Okay, and
Like
just
the
for
big boy.
safety, after do not pack, because I'm guessing you guys were labeled as pack for this, I'm just going to take you off the table.
I mean, kick.
And which means
There
I have
we
to
go.
reset this guy that once more just gets launched from his position for no reason.
Can you also reset me to be not to overtake Chase? Yeah.
Why does every problem have to happen at the same fucking time?
Don't you mean why does every problem have to be Chase's fault?
Also, that's Chase's
True.
fault.
Everything's Chase's fault. He's my DM.
Why did Chase have to invade Israel?
Did Chase do this?
Invading's my job, man. You fucking niggers, they're stealing our job.
The ass invader.
No, wait.
Alright, anyway, we
shut up.
spent a decent amount of time
Oh, how to turn tables.
being completely distracted by this and our
Beat you to
duct tape
death.
production. You would be approaching this place from the southeast if you're taking a straight path. What happened to Saran? Saran's over here. Alright.
Yeah, can't go anywhere without a saran wrap.
Alright, you see off in the distance a tower. A ruined edifice of times long past. Surround it is something of a small lake built and wrapping around the island the tower's on. This oasis has likely been visited by many beasts in their most desperate hours, but this place is currently still and silent.
Okay. Who's got the best awareness?
I think I have a +3 to perception, but last time it never worked well. I rolled.
Wait,
shit
hold on.
on
What's
everything.
Saran's perception? 'Cause
Saran?
I think Saran's got decent perception, right?
I have
she
2,
has this-
but if someone had 3, that's better.
Yeah, I have
Saran has 3 when it comes to scent. Otherwise, I think it's 2.
Okay.
I only got a
Well,
+1 to it.
Might as well. Yeah, I've not got any. I've only got medicine. I've got history. If we want to know more about the tower, maybe I know something about that. But no problem.
Tower of.
Unlikely.
It's a tower. There are many like it, but this one's dilapidated.
Was there? Do you know with your history if there was a second tower here
Let me just do a roll.
in times long past?
Wait,
That would be a +2.
hold on, the dragon didn't even hit the keep. Why did it collapse?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Keep
okay,
7 collapsed on its own.
Thaumaturge.
Glad I bought,
So that's
glad I bought
that's a
insurance on my
6.
room in the tower.
Yeah. So exactly where did the dragons hit the spire?
Well, you don't
What
really have
age
much
was it?
history
The
on
age
the
of deceit,
tower.
right? Okay. Alright.
As far as you know, there's not much literature on this place. You are well studied enough to know that the land of Marr was rumored to be a land of elves before, but that time is well long past in ancient history. A fact that your kind were ever happy to sneer about. And the humans have been the last peoples ever make an attempt to civilize this place, since it seemed to be cursed by the gods with infertility along its coast. And to have
Ayo, Bard Central.
He's curing
and
infertility one
and to
race at a time.
and to have such a tower like this
Vader, we keep getting those
standing
thunking
out
noises from
here
you.
is. Sorry.
I was telling Invader that we keep getting those thunking noises.
Oh, that'd be my keyboard. Because I've got it on push to talk, because otherwise it's annoying. Because it keeps fucking with it.
When did that change? Did your mic get worse or did your keyboard get worse?
No, it's a matter of Alt being a modified key in tabletop. And I've just not rebound it, and that's what I've got my push to talk on.
Are you using the microphone in your laptop?
Yes.
Oh,
You should feel bad.
yeah.
So
well,
your
my
mic got worse.
balls
That's
are
what I was
here.
asking.
You can polish my nuts anytime you like me.
Sorry, I'm not into you.
Alright, then shut up.
A thunkety thunk.
I'll give you a reach around, or better yet, I'll get Sally to give you a reach around.
No.
Look, just,
While
just
she's pegging you, just a reach around, yeah.
look. He just get a wrench and tighten his nuts. That's what he wants.
Sounds right.
Just give him a little
Alright,
twist.
Anyway, Yorn will raise 2 of her skeletons.
Can you raise 2?
I think you can currently
I think
only raise one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 1.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have
Well,
no
sure is.
bonuses to reduce.
Skeleton soldier, he may not have been able to protect the dungeon, but he's going to protect me.
Lucius finally rested after the travel is gonna start whistling again.
Just whistling to himself.
Oh, no one did a perception check, did they?
Here you go. Here's perception.
That didn't actually. Oh, it did.
Wow. Look at
That's
that.
not bad.
Another sub-average roll. Although not actually that bad.
It's
All right.
below average for you, but
Yeah, I know. Sub-average.
So you perceive in this blighted land this tower standing tall and somewhat defiant to the elements. Around it, the oasis of waters stands still with no life seeming to come from it. To your eyes, though, there is something off about the tower. Glow from the upper levels that gives it a maligned aura.
As expected, this
When did
tower
Aura
is,
get hit?
and why is she angry?
Yeah.
And you study the tower
should be
for some time as you draw closer, and you see off in the distance, from which you originally perceived the place, some form of guardians standing on the far shore in the island. Some robed figures wielding instruments for harvest. Their hoods drawn over their heads, but their lack of limbs aside from their arms gives them a more ethereal and less worldly what would be the word for it? Presence.
Tower's
As,
haunted.
Tower is haunted. Yep. Is-
Know what they are. Would I know what they are?
As you come closer, it's easier to perceive them. Though your sight though is obviously taken a little bit by your suppression.
a shame we don't have
Want me
Zim to check
to-
their race.
Would you want me to give a roll? See if I've got any knowledge on them.
I have history and arcane. I have +1 on both of those. That
I've
would,
got
that would help.
plus 2 in
Occult
arcane.
would be better, but arcane can work.
I've got a +2 in that.
Oh.
Does anyone have a +3?
Do we have a cult specifically here?
I don't think we do.
At Arcane?
That is the system, yes. Besides
No,
that, I've got a skill.
isn't the lore Arcane? I think.
I really need to have it in the Knights of Marr specific rule
great.
document what the skills in use are. But should be
Wait,
the equivalent
don't
of
we only have-
religion.
Don't we only have... Oh, never mind.
Have
Wait.
what?
I'm just wondering, like, for the skills, like, because we only get 6, right?
6 points.
Or do we get...
Yeah, but you
Six-
can take
plus
you can
anything
take
you get
some
from
negatives.
Yeah, you can take negatives,
Yep,
like
5
5
negatives
There's
in
a
exchange
limit.
for 5 positives.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I didn't do any of that. Oops.
That's fine.
Oh, you
I mean, you don't have negatives, so you're still.
well,
I should have
same
put
power
negatives
level.
in.
yeah, it gives you 5 extra skill points. Well, after this session, just we can always just like hand wave it a bit and just say. that you can.
Let's not worry about it now. Worry about it later.
Yeah, do that.
Alright, so
Okay.
what you can take is that from your knowledge they must be ghosts of some kind, some form of undead. They're obviously not any living creature to have stood out here so long, and they're obviously not representatives of any kingdom.
What is their race?
That'd take a phrenology check.
Do we have one of those?
Unfortunately, there is only one other elf that took phrenology as a skill, and she's not in this campaign.
Damn.
And also, she wouldn't like Invader's character because Invader's character is black.
She's not
I mean,
black though. She's
That is how that works.
She's dark.
Please
She's
don't.
a wine
no,
elf.
No, wait. Please don't call her purple promise. I don't like the insinuation being anything to do with this and purple fellow.
She is a colored. I suppose individual is
She's
technically correct.
correct born, as opposed to you. Still not according to people. That's the point.
I love how the mere presence of your mate is slowly making Chloe and Avon racist.
That's great.
Yeah. I
Alright.
don't know if these are like especially
Look-
vulnerable to anything like silver.
See,
also
Lucius.
No, you have
Lucius is
no
all for
such
harmony.
indications.
Lucius is all for harmony between the races. They should all be equal under humans.
Also,
Oh,
it's not
and,
slowly.
you
we're
had-
already racist.
As a minor point, you have one token, I say, for your medicine for that success. Anyway,
I'm gonna enhance Skeleton Soldier with Prince of Swords for duration.
okay, so you give him a full attack boost, damage boost.
Yeah. No, I want to like can enchant accuracy. Oh, yeah, no, actually, damage. I wanted to do magical damage as opposed to just physical.
Okay. Alright, so what do?
Let's send them forward.
Yep.
Let's send the skeleton forward just to see how well it handles the specters. Because if it goes wrong, we can just leave.
Yeah, it's just a skeleton.
He
Make
will
it
march
overall.
forwards, and so will Yawn slightly.
He's gonna have to stick
Just
within
stay
15
within
feet of
range.
everyone.
Yep. And
As the skeleton
gonna
approaches the waters,
attack anything that approaches you.
alright, as the skeleton approaches the waters of the river, the hovering, one of the closest hovering guardians, shifts his entire body to face the skeleton intruder. I know you have the Prince of Swords, you can just put that aside until we get on the table.
The skeleton invader, you might say?
Yeah.
Alright, do you
I
have
do
him
like how
charge
they're
forth?
red. I have him advance, not charge. And Yawn will follow up behind. Would it turn? We'll wait for an amount of time. Just pause for a sec, see if it attacks first.
Okay, you'll
Does
have
it not
two
make any
duration.
moves,
Two duration has been lost from the Prince of
He's
Swords.
4. So, okay, and then she will cast Pentacles upon him and order him to charge.
Yep, that's a 4 bonus. He needs to make a. I guess you can just walk through the water at reduced speed. Alright, let's do this.
1d10.
Alright.
F.
Attack does not succeed. Alright, the skeleton trudges his way through the water, his body slowed by the aquatic movement. It is at least shoulder depth before he starts making purchase to get to the other shore. The scythe of the skeletal guardian, as you can see it closer, looked rusted before, but as prey approaches, it seems to be dripping unnaturally with gore of some slain victim that you cannot see. Let's just go ahead and skip to Spectre turns. That one doesn't move. Okay, so it's your skeleton's turn, and you decided to have it attack.
Yes.
Well, move and attack the Spectre.
Yep, specifically charge it.
Okay, there's no charge attack in this game, so just do your regular attack.
I know. It's just theme, thematics.
Yep.
I said, what the fuck?
Alright, so it gets up into range. It claws at the Spectre, not even making purchases. The thing slightly lazily drifts back away from the blows. The Spectre gets closer into range and swings its scythe at the skeleton soldier's head.
Yep. Jesus, okay.
Oh my god.
Pray for a actually, no, there's nothing I can do. Even if it crits, I won't defend itself.
It does have the shield still, right?
It does have the shield. And it's an ace.
And that would indeed be a crit. So it will deal, what's the damage for this? 6 damage.
Okay, so 4 of that is blocked instantly. Ding.
Whoops. Alright. And then it swings again. That one's not a crit. It does us 4 damage. Oh, sorry. 3 damage.
Okay. I guess during that time, the Orden's actions happened at the same time, so she would channel.
Yep. You hear
finally
across the
some
shore
fucking
a
worms.
spectral cackle. The other specter sees this. What the fuck is going on? Sees this going on and moves over. God, it does not like the terrain. I wish there was something I
Well,
could
why
do to
did you
make
make it like that?
I wish I could reduce the hitbox this thing's model, but I can't.
It's yeah.
I take it this is.
But they'd look nowhere near it.
Model.
They'd look nowhere near as cool if they were normal sized models with normal proportions.
Well, anyway, the specter moves forward and swings its scythe. Also crit.
Yeah,
Another crit.
That's that as well. Wow.
Dealing 6 damage.
Oh, goodbye,
Just
Skelly.
fucking dismantled.
Jesus.
Say goodbye to number 1.
Well, number 1 destroyed.
Yeah, let's go.
He
Hard
was
fights.
number 1.
Hard fights. Let's go. Based. Love to see it.
You will
Alright.
need to find that model and remove it though.
Now that the personage from the far shore has been gone, they return to their places of guardianship.
So,
Does that mean combat's basically over because no one's actually in combat?
Yes.
yeah.
Currently.
Yeah, but do I have a... I did not have a reset keybound.
Let me just take
Well,
away
you
one
might
of
as
my
well-
reagents.
You might as well keep up the initiative.
Well, if the fight's not
keep it
going on,
rolling.
then the initiative wouldn't be relevant.
So I now have 6 bones left, not 7.
Yeah, but I didn't get to go.
Neither
Hang
did
on.
I. Neither did I. I
I-
started in the middle of the initiative, so rolling good was actually a bad thing.
I think we can. I want to have another. Did anyone else want to have like a study of them, see if there's any like vulnerability? Also, can you destroy this skeleton for me?
It failed you, so it must be destroyed.
Well, yeah.
No, one.
I'm guessing from limited arcane knowledge that ghosts can only really be hit with magic weapons, or maybe silver, right?
I do have a silver knife. And I'm a mage.
Yes, I can't do anything against magical things if they can only be hurt by silver.
Would I know anything about these? Like, would they pertain to like my like the god of hate at all? Like, do I have any knowledge of that?
What are your knowledges specifically?
I have lore of arcane history and law.
Oh, I'll let you do an arcane check.
Is it legal to be a ghost?
Are you also a worshipper of Arkaine?
Not intentionally.
Also roll a D100 for me.
Oh no.
How do I do that?
Sorry, two
2d10s,
D10s, and we just
and
add the numbers together.
Yeah, add the first ones.
All right.
And 2d10s.
So 23.
So
Yep.
MP3
Okay.
Twenty-three.
That's,
3.
MP3 volume evidently isn't it. How do I lower the sound of this music?
Click music up top, and you'll have a slider for lowering it.
Wait, what?
It's like
I
I've
don't
got
think
it
it's-
muted.
I see.
It's not a
I see.
universal
I see
slider.
now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
You can also go
it's
into
not-
settings and
Thank you. Yeah,
configuration
no, I found-
and then do it through that.
No, in the settings, the MP3 one didn't do it at least. So anyway, but yeah, thank
It's
you for pointing out the
strange
music
that
thing
it
on top of the
didn't.
screen.
All right. Talon, you find your shoulders laden with unwelcome passenger.
Oh, he
Cackling in
appears.
the air.
He appears.
Come on.
Have we considered digging here?
Not yet.
Well, I was just
I mean,
up there for a bit of vantage point.
We're in a perfectly level field except for this lump. We should probably check what's under it.
I'd imagine the field isn't perfectly leveled.
It's
but-
not perfectly level.
Perfectly
There are dunes.
Well,
I mean, we've
this
got
is
a
the only
wall.
one modelled, so number 2, get digging.
Oh, sorry. I need a tint number 2. Number
back.
1 was red.
No, not number
So-
2. Number 1. I'll be right back.
There we go.
Number Juan.
Ah, I see. This one's made gold.
He had gold teeth.
Yeah. First one was adamantium teeth. Well, adamantium eye sockets, gold teeth. What's next? Fucking lapis ears or something?
So Malachi cackles in ears. Why not go to him, buddy? Come on. You need him, don't you? Don't you need one of the robes? Come on.
Silence,
go get
you
him.
demon. Unhand me. I like go to like grab his wrist and like
You're too slow.
throw him off my shoulder.
Alan, what is that?
It's a little piece of shit I picked up along the way.
Have you considered washing your hands if you are touching a piece of shit?
This piece of shit lingers.
Come on.
No matter
he
how many
uses the
times I
magic
wash, I
of it.
cannot be free of him.
Good magic. Come on.
Vile
Come
little
on.
creature.
Good magic's over there.
Lucius is gonna take the initiative and whip crack at Malachi.
Roll it.
Get.
Friendo whips are good.
Get.
I'm gonna
I
order number 2 to rip him off your shoulders. Then.
I can kind of just say, the more you hurt him, the more he seems to like you. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Can't even get purchased.
The skeleton reaches for him. Malachi dodges to the other side of Talon's robes. Just avoid it.
Yeah. Talon, you get whacked in the back of the head by not very hard punch.
What was you doing?
Hey, your friend's
Number
not very
2,
friendly.
Stop if you're not going to hit.
And neither are you, you little shit.
Come on, let me at him. Let me at him. I see him over there. Let me at him. Far shore. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Well, you are more than free to have your crack. I try to grab him and like throw him like across the river.
Alright, roll your athletics.
Got no negatives. Let's just go T10.
Oh, that is water.
Flat roll.
Thought that was gross.
1. Another
Oh.
1.
Alright, you
No
throw him
grab.
over
As it
here.
was supposed to be.
Hey, your aim sounds good.
Dislocate your shoulder.
Ah,
I have an idea, Talon. Set a little thing on the floor, have number 2 kick it across.
I can't seem to grab hold of him.
You're not the boss, man.
No, it's your stupid god of hate. I'm finding myself hating you right now.
Okay, good. Makes you stronger.
Talon, I would ask you not to malign my deity in front of me.
The
You're-
paladin just looks perturbed by all these confessions.
Your deity and this little imp can shove it.
While they deal with that, weren't we investigating this mound here?
Yes,
Yeah.
we should ignore them.
All the while this is happening, Lucius is just gonna whistle a different tune.
The tune of Dig Faster.
Number
Yeah.
2 keeps trying to climb up the mountain and it's obviously just falling down every time.
Alright, so you make an attempt to unearth the dune. This may take a bit.
I
If you,
Oh,
you haven't
these
noticed, this entire desert is nothing but sand, and you're moving sand.
I lost my
So-
skeleton.
It fell through the table.
when-
Good
but it
job.
will.
Guys, once we finish, it'll be Undune.
Rama, you want to help out with that? You're big.
He starts scooping some up in
Fine.
his hands and moving it out.
Does he eat it?
No.
It's not black or slightly goldenish brown.
It doesn't have the right scent. And also,
I will-
eat it, he would sniff it.
I do like how this is the tabletop equivalent of the yellow spray paint on a surface or a box for interaction. You just have it be model.
Okay, the highest number. Well, one person roll athletics.
I've done nothing.
Rama?
Yep. Let me double check the. Oh yeah, I don't have my notepad open.
0 athletics.
Hold on.
I was going to
Okay,
say, I
that's a thought,
transform
it's
into both and help as well.
You have like a ton of it with your musculature, I
It
think.
does, yeah.
Like +4,
Plus
plus
5.
3. +5.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Plus
from,
3 from
plus
points, plus 2 from
Okay.
musculature.
So
That's pretty
you have made this much progress in an hour. Congrats.
I mean, that's actually about half the mass, so yeah. Another hour will be done.
Yeah. At what point does it stop being a heat truck?
Does it seem like there's anything in it, or are they just tossing sand around?
Well, Rama was just digging
Well-
because you said dig.
Well, it seems more productive than whatever you're doing with that vile little creature over there.
Yeah, the Malachi has been spending the past hour just taunting Talon.
If I had the range, I could launch an attack from here across the shore.
Get good.
Did something speak to me? Oh, must have been an insect.
All right, do you want to spend another hour digging at this dune?
Is Saran helping with the digging? Seems like something Saran should do.
Of course she is.
You guys are spending an hour digging?
Yep.
I mean,
roll athletics again.
Considering the
digging a hole.
damage they put out, I think we might be best coming back to this, but
I think we just fucking kill the specters.
Well,
Nope, we're
let's
digging a
see
hole.
what's in the dune before we piss off the specters.
Anyways, what's a red
Again.
herring?
Might be something useful.
it's like a regular
I
head,
think that's
but
a
coloured.
fish.
Okay. More of the
Wait, hold
dune
on, that's
has
way less
been-
than we did last time.
Yep.
I'll have this skeleton help as well.
We got like half the mass in the first hour. It shouldn't take more than another hour.
Yeah.
Never
Well,
heard
is
this
our
be
rate of
that time
digging
of day when-
decreasing?
Out there. Well, you have less space to displace sand.
But they don't find anything, right?
You have not found anything so far. Yes.
Do any of you?
But you know what
fuckers
they
have,
say
like,
about gamblers.
Do any of you fuckers
Quick
have
for
like
doing big.
holy abilities or anything like that? Anything like that can bless stuff?
Well, the paladin
no.
paladin with us does, but
Yeah.
he seems to refuse to actually help us fight.
I
Well-
asked him if he can bless the water around the tower.
Oh, I thought he was going to use the holy ability to help us dig.
We could bless the rains.
Do something
I
useful.
don't
Use your
quite-
holy abilities to help us dig.
He no, look, he makes a hole. It's holy.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
the,
Call Shia LaBeouf.
the
I'll have number 2 to protect him if he does.
The paladin says, I do not like the aura of this place. I'm certain trying to do anything to such waters will infuriate the god that watches over this place.
Hey, don't let Verdun distract us. We are going to find out what's under this dune. Dig.
And tell me, Sir McCartney, what do you suppose we should do about those things?
Well, a good guess, based on rumors, is that they have been here for hundreds of years, and they'll be for hundreds of years further, causing a great many things to die upon those shores. what is in the tower, or what the tower's original purpose was, is a mystery that only we are at any real desire to find out, it seems.
It's got to be important. Wouldn't have dead people guarding it if it wasn't.
Well, as Rama Rune did, and my warriors being unable to make even the slightest scratch upon them with enhancements, I believe we should come back at a later date, preferably during the night, of course.
You say in these conversations as the night hour starts growing close, with the sand dune slowly
digging.
dissipating, becoming level
we
with
can
the
finish the
entirety of the
gambling
desert.
first. The boys love to dig holes. Have you ever been to a beach?
Okay, seriously,
roll-
like this would be almost all of it gone at this point, considering
Roll
we've
athletics.
got
It would be.
most of the mass.
Roll athletics.
Shouldn't we consider the
Yeah,
fact
sure.
that there's multiple people digging?
You'd think so. Anyway, 13. There, super digging.
Okay.
Whoa, you more? Oh no, it's just flattened out.
Nothing.
That
Dig-
must be where
digging.
the treasure
He doesn't stop digging. He doesn't,
There's still sand.
he doesn't stop
in this
digging. He
desert.
doesn't stop digging. I'm still digging.
You know what? I should reward you for your efforts.
You find
You
one
find
box.
a corner of wooden box, it seems.
Okay, I keep digging. I pull this out.
And
It
then you
seems to be a
dig
much
some more,
larger
just to
wooden
be
box,
sure.
because as you dig out little bit more around it, you see that in both directions of this corner, there's still more sides to be revealed.
Keep digging.
Number 2 will assist in pulling the box out.
I keep digging.
I think it's not really feasible to pull it out.
You
think it's
keep
closer to
You
excavating
always
further.
pull out unless you're weak.
Just have to dig it out.
I never pull out.
You have uncovered up to, let's see, there and there. How much more do you want to try to pull?
I'm gonna find out what's
Yes.
in this box.
We're still digging.
Yes.
The box is
All
bigger
right.
than you at this point.
We've literally found a box.
Yeah.
We're
I
going
think-
to find out.
I think
We're not
it's
just
a
gonna
house.
leave a
I thi-
box we found.
I think it's a house.
That's not important. What matters
That's
is what's
fine.
in it.
Doesn't matter. Dig.
Dig.
Night
I'll
night
even
starts
use
to
magic
fall.
to enhance the digging.
Night
Oh, I
starts
can
to
raise
fall.
my
I
veil.
know I was gambling earlier.
Finally, a reasonable light level.
Put the bell back on.
Coolness,
will
coolness
kill.
enters the desert.
Desert nights are actually pretty nice.
They are,
Yep.
but they're also very cold.
By the way,
This
has
is,
anyone seen a snake?
Stop flaunting your snake.
No, I need snakes. 2 of them, at least.
You uncover what seems to be the top of this wooden box. You begin to excavate downwards. You find that the box has holes about 1 foot in. Larger holes. And then the box begins to shift on its own.
Oh?
One end tilts back. Some people's digging is disturbed by this.
Is it a wood golem?
A
known as a
couple
It's a warehouse.
a couple mounds of sand
actually a
start getting
cockroach
disturbed
seed.
there.
Oh,
Come on, populate. There we go.
hey! I did it.
Ah,
And some
no.
horses
Oh.
begin making noises as they pull this box out of the sand under the moonlight.
So
And
what,
the
do they just
box
run
begins
away?
Running.
What?
Let's do that.
How fast is it moving?
Well, it had to pull a whole bunch of sand weight out of it, so I guess you can try to grab on.
Was there any treasure inside of it?
You don't know. Perception.
I'm gonna grab the box inside the box.
I'm gonna send number 2 after it, try and grab onto the wheel.
You see. Okay, so that was what, athletics for number 2, or was that perception?
That was perception.
That'd be.
I rolled as
I think-
perception.
I think that.
Okay, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
so.
2%.
Yeah, so you see within the box, what sand that has been displaced around it reveals a smaller box, something that looks akin to a coffin.
I'm getting
Another
this treasure.
box.
So we'll find Andrew.
Alright, so Rama,
Chase after
you
the
need to
box.
roll athletics to grab on for dear life as this thing starts to move faster.
Oh yeah, it does.
15.
Alright.
Do any of those?
The horses
Oh,
just don't
shit.
move.
I'm
He just lifts.
I'm pulling the box within the box out.
He just lifts the whole thing up.
You
Just raises
You
the
pull
wheels
on the
off the ground,
box,
can't do anything.
you see that the size of the coffin itself is larger than the windows. You would have to unlatch the mechanism in the back. But the coachman doesn't seem to appreciate your efforts to abscond with the box.
Is there any treasure?
You cannot tell. It's just a box right now. To your eyes.
Guys, we found a hidden boss. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna say to Malachi, go get on the carriage. See if you can
Alright.
stop it.
So, at 20, the black coach goes first. Let's see what it is doing.
Isn't it?
The
Is it grappled by Rama technically?
Yes.
It would be.
It's
yeah.
grabbed. The contents are grappled, yes, but he can't get the contents out. This thing does technically have
Well,
more
number-
strength in them to pull away.
Well, number 2's gonna try and help him pull the contents out.
As long as I'm holding on to what's inside, I would at least move with it, if nothing else.
Well, the coachman is going to make his independent attack roll to attack Rama.
He's attacking me through the coach?
Yes, he
Or
can
is he
float.
getting out of the coach? And
Oh,
Jesus.
fantastic! that would be a crit for. Actually, and that's a there's no distinguishing though. Full crit and no.
Right, we're going back
Yep,
to
so
base after this.
That is 6 damage right there.
Oh,
I can edit a lot of other people's health, but not my own.
Yeah, mine's also
you just need
unedible.
to. You
There's
type
a
your
button.
face the wrong way.
That
As
doesn't
in,
matter
there's no
which one's
button
facing.
visible.
It actually does.
It does matter.
It matters,
No, I-
but there aren't buttons visible.
Yeah, there
You should
weren't
still have
buttons.
one
They're,
10.
they're there now, but they weren't there.
So okay,
Same thing for
essentially,
me. I didn't have
if
buttons
you
visible.
if
If
you
you click next
on,
to the left, yeah.
yeah, if you click on the left of the numbers, it doesn't do anything. If you click it on the numbers themselves, it brings up the big menu. Click on the right, it closes the plus and minus.
Cool.
And if you're on the back of it, it doesn't do jack shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
And
that's a lot.
Anyway, Rama got almost murdered.
We're going back to
see.
base after this then.
What's the
as
difference between temporary health and like main health?
You can
Temporary
take
health, you
damage
can
and
heal
just
in
have
combat.
your wound healed back. No worries.
Yeah,
Full,
main-
you can't.
Main
You
health
need
doesn't
to
heal in
actually do
combat.
stuff about it.
If your main health drops below half, you have to roll or get traumas.
and your
and
temporary
your
health
temp
can
health-
only ever.
Yeah, your maximum
your,
temporary
regular
health
ones.
is equal to your current wounds. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, that severely nerfs like people like Hans who would just shrug off damage and out heal it.
I think
Other
Hans would just have a lot of
characters, not so
toughness.
much. Oh yeah, Hans. Yeah.
Okay, and in addition, it's going to cast a spell. No, it doesn't hit. Yeah, it doesn't hit either the skeleton or Rama. Okay. And then the coach will begin moving, but I guess it has to do a versus athletics for that.
Can it? I suppose it could if the coach itself is alive.
Yeah, so doing athletics to continue trying to hold on to it or the contents. Correct?
Yeah.
I say just the contents.
Athletics.
Well, you're not going to be able to pull
Also, I
the
thought you
contents
said
out of it.
reward. I thought you
What
said
about-
reward.
I did reward
You're rolling
you. You
athletics.
wanted this.
So what am I doing?
Rolling athletics.
Yeah.
Rolling athletics to hold on, or you could just let go as for free action. You do not hold on. This thing shakes you
An 8?
off.
Can number 2 hold on?
It has to also roll athletics versus that 9.
No,
he
it
does
can't.
not. And the coach speeds around.
So I had to roll athletics twice without a single turn in it.
Apparently.
Oh no, it had its turn.
No,
You
I
rolled
mean like
athletics
I've had
to
to roll
grab,
it.
and then it had its turn. It had the independent actions of the coach, or the coachman, and then the coach itself. It is not entirely one entity. Arvin's turn though.
Okay, yeah. I can't do anything. I can't catch it, and I don't have ranged weapons, so I'm just going to chill.
Chloe.
And your wolf catch it. Alright, here's the question. Pentacles on the coach, or cups on Rama?
I'd say Cups and Rama, but you wouldn't have range on the coach anyway, I don't think.
You'd have to.
Well, she can
I
run and
could move.
she can move and
So, guess I'll just Rama, pentacles or cups?
Cups.
the question is,
I'm
do we even
Not
think
sure
we
if
can?
pentacles would help.
You don't think I have an ace of pentacles, although it's not a high
I
level.
mean,
That's
it recover your toughness, which you currently kind of desperately need
Yeah,
because
you
you
know, I was
lost
saying
all
the
of it in a single
Yeah,
swing.
no, I was saying I don't know if pentacles would help in any way because
Well,
I don't know how the system is right
I
now.
would cast pentacles
can-
on the coach or cups on
Yeah.
Rama.
Pentacles on
Yeah.
the coach to stop it from running away, not.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like I don't know if that would affect it or not.
They would.
I will say
Whether you want it
whichever you
to
want.
is up to you.
Yeah, I'll take the healing.
Alright, 9 of cups.
I don't know what that does.
4 healing.
Makes you have less hurdy.
Yay, less hurting.
Okay, Malachi is going to pull on Talon's ears to face him that way.
Ah! You little fucker!
How long have they been fighting?
For 4 hours now.
Excellent.
Something good's coming that way.
Ah!
Oh, I've already guessed what's gonna happen.
Rama.
He's gonna do a lap.
Alright, hold
He's
on.
gonna do a lap.
I figure he's gonna do all that.
It's gonna do a lap, yes.
I'll
I
throw
think
the
this thing's
last
just gonna
rock
keep
that I
going
dug
round.
up at it.
Okay, roll it.
I have no idea what is that just
Well,
a normal
just
roll or
shortcut.
Yes, it'd be a normal
enough.
roll. You don't have bonuses. Well, it
Oh,
is
nice.
it is a very decent rock.
Hello there.
You decide to
Hello,
throw it
little
at the
guy.
horses. And you deal that much damage.
Hey, it's actual health took damage.
To be fair, they don't have a representation of toughness.
Okay, not you. Yorn.
Yep, well, Yorn's already guessed that it's going to come around, so she's going to order the skeleton soldier to sprint back. The... She herself is then going to... I'm going to hold action till it gets closer.
All right. And speaking of things getting closer, the guardians seem to be drifting across the shore.
I thought we won.
Sir Macaron has his shield out and his sword. He says a prayer to the God of Truth and causes his sword to glow with decent light. And he stands guard. Actually, I need to... How do I... Okay, that's how I do it. 42. It's supposed to be 42. Sorry, I have to check something real quick.
What do the checks have to do with this?
Oh, is it still dusk or has it become night yet?
It's night.
Damn, I guess it really is a night of Marr.
Hey!
Alright, I'm banning egg just for that. Actually, no, wait. It's in this server, so putting up an emotion. Okay. So let's see, what would he use for this? Yep, 6 of Wands. Okay. All right. So it is Lucius's turn.
Let's see. Swap over to whistling the accuracy music. And, who is best to enchant here? Someone who can't do anything. Could I make Saran's attacks magical with a cantrip?
Yeah, certainly.
Alright, I'm doing that then.
Okay.
That's Lucius then. Can't.
All right.
Isn't
Talon.
really gonna do much.
All right. How far is 25? Okay.
Thanks, Ty.
I'm just gonna take a step back towards behind McCarran, and I'm gonna go. In my experience, undead are weak to fire, so do like a fire stream of fire at this ghoul
Okay.
in front of me. So do 3 points on that, and I got +1 to accuracy.
Yep.
From
Yep.
So just D10 +1 for 3 damage, right?
That sounds logical. Yes.
All right. Nine, baby.
Okay. Yep. You do 3 damage.
That's 3 damage.
That is 3 damage, yes.
Uh,
I'm gonna back up a little bit more. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, the black coach's turn. Nobody is adjacent to it. It is just going to speed up ahead. The coachman has a turn to himself, so he will regain this. And he'll speed it on more. Arvin.
So my vote is that we leave this place and never come back.
Well,
All
while
in
we
favor?
don't have to go to them, it'd be a much easier fight.
I don't think the black coach is just gonna let us go now that we've pissed it off.
What were you going to type, Egg?
Something that rhymes with bigger in regards to
No,
something in
I was
What,
going to
nigger?
pick more. But apparently we have censorship in this chat. I swear one of us is accidentally going to get banned for typing something when we forget about it. That's
not in a private room. We're not.
Is there not? I remember there being some auto ban list, but I don't know if that applies to private rooms.
No, the Autobahn's in Germany.
So are you banning
Okay.
yourself now?
In motion.
It was 1989, not
Sorry,
1984.
Sorry, I forgot.
So
they read
what did you
1984
what did you
to
want
get all
to
the
do on
ideas.
your turn, Will Sadler, to indicate your intent to flee?
Well, Saran is going to move up here, not further, in case someone needs help fleeing, and Arvin is going to, let's say, move up here. You know,
Okay.
closing ranks.
Alright, Chloe, you're standing out on your own.
Good.
I will
Fucking hell.
move back into the party. There-ish.
Alright, you now have the effect of the whistling song.
I don't. 30 was one movement, or one full movement, so I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think there's anything else to do here.
Well, you can always channel.
I can. What? So, question:
Or you
when I
can
channel,
buff
can I
someone.
just recover? True. When I channel, can I keep the cards that are in my hand and just draw the one more card?
Yeah.
You draw
Cool.
up to your max.
Cool. All right, I will do that then.
It means you can bank a card for later. You don't have to
Yeah.
get rid of it down there.
Malachi hops off of Talon's shoulder and moves forward. Rama.
So what's the plan, guys? We just abandoning or what?
I
don't
would
know,
say
I
yes.
think the idea is
I feel
fine.
like we can take the specters.
If they're coming to us, I think it would be
The fight,
easier
right?
because we're not having to rush over water.
Besides, I don't think the black carriage is gonna let us go just because we left. I think once we pissed it off, it was fight time.
It may just be encircling the tower, but who knows?
Either way, it's coming back around.
Well, the Guardians
Okay.
seemed pretty friendly, didn't they?
No. No, they didn't.
Alright. So the just movement.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That one's not moving yet. Yorn.
Yorn's gonna just move to the side real quick and enchant her skeleton with a 4 of Wands for magical damage max duration.
Okay,
she's
so
gonna use
yeah.
her movement to get back. And skeleton soldier will hang on.
Yep.
Skeleton. So he's then gonna rush up next to Summakaran, and he's gonna ready action to attack the first enemy that comes within range.
Okay.
Yep, then that is now.
Oh, oops. Okay. Don't want to skip anyone's turn, now, do I?
Uh-huh.
Alright, the Spectre comes up, looms over Malachi.
Spectre's
That's a
like,
bit better.
stop, bro.
You know what? The Spectre's gonna move this way.
Ah!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Alright, the Spectre's gonna move up. It will trigger an attack from the skeleton.
That's at a
Skeleton.
+1 from accuracy song, so 5.
Okay. Yep, so that hits for that much damage.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Makaran, he didn't ready. He had to enchant his weapon first. Okay. Makaran is going to. Let's see. First, he's going to use his Guardian ability to taunt the Spectre over here. Just gonna roll it. It's gonna be successful anyway. Yep.
Jeez.
Actually, yeah.
You're rolling really well. Can you only do that when you're playing the friendly NPC?
Not play likely. And he's going to attack the one adjacent for, let's see. He has the bonus of. That's his bonus. He fucking needed it.
Did you include the bonus he gets from me?
That yes, that was the part he needed. Yes.
Okay.
Where is knowledge on? Okay. Yep. So he has 2 attacks from that. One attack hits for that amount of damage. Second attack hits for that amount of damage. And then he triggers a cantrip because of that. And does that amount of damage. The creature is alight in white flames when he's hit by the second blow from Sir Makaran. But he keeps his shield raised, prepared for any attack that may come. Lucius.
Keep up the accuracy buff, and buff my own whip to do magical damage for next turn.
Okay. Talon.
All right,
I was gonna step slightly back like that.
Okay, you gain 1.
1. Okay.
Actually, you know what? Roll a d100 again.
All right. I really should do this one at a time. 66.
Okay, Malachi gets another turn, and he casts. Oh, 1 damage fire cantrip on that guy.
Little imp is fueling the hate. Oh
yeah, it's your turn still.
I have an idea.
Just so you know,
really fun.
both of these guys are guardians, so they have to hit Sir Makar next turn.
Okay, I have a really fun idea to. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be filled with the power of my my patron god of hate, and
Oh.
cast strength on Malachi
This game?
and make him into a giant demon.
Like where your head's at.
He is now a giant vessel of hate. So he should. Do
So he went from a
shit.
problem to a big problem.
Yeah.
You know what they say? Big Malachi means big problem. Oh, sorry, I mean
Yeah, big imp means big
Big-
problem.
big Malachi, big problem.
So what would you say? It's like +3 damage or something like that. Give him +3 or something.
No, because of your own stipulations, though, you don't control him, so you just make him a big problem.
fair. Yeah, big evil. All right.
We defeat the specters. It turns on us.
Will I incur an attack if I move back from here?
No, there's no attacks opportunity. All right, so this moves
Back.
there,
Move back there.
moves there.
All right. That's my turn.
All right, Arvin, your wolf still has the magical damage imbued by Lucius.
I'll be right back 1 sec.
Yes, she does. First of all, Arvin is going to move over here. And then Saran is going to play kill with the Spectre. Do I have a +1 from Bright Stuff?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
The benefit of being a bard is that everyone gets my buffs.
And you
Good
need-
enough.
All right. This will deal. Since it's not expecting it, it'll just be straight damage. Yeah, that much.
Okay, and just for fun, I'm going to attack with Arvin as well.
Okay. Roll.
Pokey Spear. Oh my god.
No. Yeah, you miss. Chloe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright,
Actually,
I
no, wait.
will use.
Okay, yeah, that was a +2. Okay, I just had to double check. It's like, where are all the bonuses there?
I
Okay.
will buff Rama for damage with a 7 of Wands.
Okay. You fill his axe with the fury of nature. It has a kind of staticky tingle to it now.
Pleasant. Pleasantly warm static.
All right.
Slightly less
Malachi,
pleasant to the enemies.
Big problem. Stomps up to Spectre, saying I'm a big boy now. Grabs Spectre. I need a versus roll for that one. Wow. I hate roll-offs. Well, he does not grab the Spectre. But he remains big problem. And Spectre takes 1 damage from the heat of that big problem. Rama,
Indeed.
squared.
Yep. Well, he goes in for his standard attack, which is at a.
You've
Plus-
got a +1.
I thought there
From-
Wait, was there some?
You got +1
Well,
for the song. Did anyone give you an accuracy buff?
I
Ah,
gave
that
him
was it.
damage.
Okay, then this will
You
be
could
it.
have just the +1.
So it'd be 2 damage bonus. Yep, so that'd be 7. The Wraith can try to block
The
that.
musculature he has the 2 musculature, if that was relevant.
Not yet. Okay, yep. You get 1 hit in. That is normally 4 for you, right? Then you add in the 2 damage, so it's 6 damage you dealt, right? Yep. He's not moving. Yorn.
Yep. Firstly, skeleton soldier will attack.
Yep.
Still for the.
He has his
bonus.
magic buff, yep.
What's this?
Lol, no.
Yeah.
Yorn.
Okay. And Yorn herself is actually going to back off this a little bit and channel magic.
Yep. Spectre here. Grabbed. Moves over to Sir Makarin. And you know what? Gloves are technically off. He's going to harm touch.
Oh,
My god.
Jeez, the rules.
the bad.
Okay, so-
What the fuck?
Bad touch.
Yeah, that's only going to deal that much damage just because. Just because a harm touch shouldn't be able to crit like that. Through Guardian.
That is unfortunate.
We're gonna get this guy killed.
I call dibs on his coin purse.
Oh yeah, and that's just a move action. So he's gonna roll to attack. It's gonna be a cleaving attack.
That was a move action?
I don't want a cleaving attack.
You better start believing in cleave attacks, because you're getting one.
So that Makarin has to roll to avoid that cleaving attack. He can.
Holy shit.
Saran, however, you also
What's the modifier? The normal D10 or the +1?
D10 plus 1 because you have Arvin close by. Or not Arvin. Fuck the Bard.
That one, yeah. That's a hit.
He takes 3 damage. There we go. Alright, and the Spectre, starting from Sir Makarin, is going to cleave attack. Actually, no, wait. Saran didn't take 3 damage because cleaving attack stopped at Sir Makarin.
Ah, good. Who's the lucky girl? Yes, you are.
And Sir Makarin stopped that one well enough with his shield. But also harm touch.
What the fuck?
Can you please not molest Sir Makarin?
Well, that one wasn't one of crits, but he is now at his wounds. But luckily, Makarin has fuck you Shadow Knight ability called Lay on Hands.
He's not a Shadow Knight. The Paladin.
Fuck you, Shadow Knight.
Ah, I see.
Alright, I guess you got that health back from harm touch.
Well, it's good to know we're fighting knights here. Or did they only become knights because of the time of day?
And for that, Lucius loses all toughness.
I
Yep, it's your turn. The buff on Saran is faded, but your whip still has the buff.
Keep up the accuracy song and Who do we want to give the buff to?
Well, the coach comes in next turn, so
Give a buff to Rama. Such that he may do magic damage.
He already has such a buff that.
Oh,
for the next few
he
turns.
already does.
Yes.
In that case, give it to Saran and personally move just in case that carriage arrives slightly sooner than expected.
All right, Talon.
All right.
Is that how much you invested in strength, by the way?
No,
Oh,
I
no,
have
you're right.
I have
You have
points.
power from your
that
bow,
was
yeah.
Yorn.
Okay, that's Yorn's 4.
Yeah. I think it runs out next turn.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna put. All right, I regen 1.
Reach in 1, and you can cast through your familiar because he's out.
Yeah. Well, it's fine then. I'll just put. Let's go 4. 4 points and just have him try to finish this specter over here.
All right, so you channel.
he's gonna- Yeah, you can do another just like hellfire blast.
You channel fire through Malachi, and he belches flame at the specter. Roll for accuracy.
I get +1. I'm gonna do 2 to accuracy, then I get +1 from the accuracy buff, so +3.
Oh, so you're taking away from the damage.
Yeah, it looks like I needed it.
Okay.
6.
All right, you dealt that much damage. Okay.
It should have done at least 3, I think.
Well, you only have a capacity
Malachi-
to do 4 effects.
Oh, okay. It's casting through him. It's not him attacking. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Speaking of Malachi, the coach runs at him. Let's see. This is Malachi possibly blocking or avoiding it.
This is your Malachi on drugs?
And yeah, I think that's enough for him to grab a hand on each of the skeletal horses there and
Yeah, you big piece
slow
of
the
shit. Come on.
movement.
Let's go.
He does still take some damage from this because it had its full charge bonus. But he stopped it from running over a couple people. Arvin.
Let's see. Move a bit out of the way and attack the Spectre with Arven.
That looks like it's a critical. You stab it right through the creature's heart. Unfortunately,
But-
your instrument of pure iron is not effective against a spectral entity.
Saran, kill. But first, she's also going to move a bit out of the path.
I don't think Saran is currently effective against the entity either.
No,
No, you
gave
it
Saran
another buff.
magic damage. Didn't you? Didn't you last turn give
I
Saran
thought
magic damage?
No, I'm pretty sure I gave it to. Oh no, I gave it to Saran because Ram already had it. You're right.
So Saran does a couple more damage to the specter. Chloe.
Let's see. What to do here? I'm not quite close enough to use pentacles on the carriage, am I?
Not where we're standing. No.
I don't want to be closer to the specters. So let's see. Let's use pentacles to protect the knight here and back up myself.
Okay. Yep. So
Back up, like
Karn has a shield of 4 now.
here.
Just gonna place this down so it's not sitting on top of the health bar. Alright, Malachi. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna do his
I can
best.
tint my deck teal, and then we know it's mine.
I want to paint your cards as well then. Yeah, so he's gonna smack the skeleton horse skulls together.
Malachi smash.
Yep. Does about that much damage to them. Rama.
You're doing it. The Vestal of Hate.
All right, I'll just go for the one next to me again.
Power.
Okay, this thing will be trying to defend against you. Roll off.
It's a roll off.
Get lucky.
Kirby.
Alright, it blocks your axe strike with the crook in its scythe in its fight against Makarn. And unless you want to move, that is your turn.
Right. So, firstly, let's resolve Skeleton Soldier.
Okay.
This is the last turn of his damage, so let's hope. 11.
There you go.
Alright. So,
Okay, so you only get one attack through. Was it? Yeah, it's just accuracy that you gave it.
Yep.
Or
no, it
magic.
was damage. It was a damage buff.
It was
Because I got
one
the accuracy
4 of
from
wands for magic damage.
Yeah, it was a 1, but it's still the last.
Yeah.
You know, it's to enchant his attacks with magic. Like
Yep.
claws.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, and
hang on.
Bjorn's turn.
Yes, exactly. So Bjorn's just gonna. That's what that puts me. I think just barely in range.
Why are you just large
No,
enough?
barely out
to-
of range. I don't know. Size of her tits, maybe? 6. So I should actually have like 1 tile, I think. Yeah. And then it will be 9 of Wands, death. Or I suppose would it be inverse if I'm looking to destroy an undead?
Let's consult the table real quick.
Hmm.
It's an ending.
There's
All
an
right.
coach.
Yep. So you use 9 of Wands to. Let's say you're trying to turn undead. Roll.
Sure. Okay.
No, that's life actually.
Turn life.
Yeah, turn life.
Transmutation.
Live, nigga.
Life.
I mean, inverse death is life, right?
All right. So, you deal a significant amount of damage to this thing. All the components burning with a similar blaze of white flame that Sir Makarin dealt to the first Spectre. Let's see. And it's
Unfortunately, he's not going to use that death to cast Turn Undead on any of us.
No, because I can do that with a knife and some time. Okay.
Alright, this Spectre is going to
Let me take these cards back.
swing twice at Sir Makarin. Sir Makarin still has bonuses to block, so it's not likely to pass. Correct, it wasn't likely. Second swing. Okay, now it's on to the second Spectre. It's going to do the same thing. Roll once. Roll twice. Just for easy. First attack blocked. Second attack blocked. Nope, second attack's not blocked. He takes 3 damage. Sir Makarin is going to attack the close
Hang on, didn't
by.
he get
Hold on,
any
hold on, yeah.
pentacles?
Damage
He had
not per
pentacles.
shield.
Yeah. Then you have...
Oh, right, yeah, you
Yeah.
do have that. Okay. Yep.
And that's just 3 durability down on the ace.
He attacks the weakened Spectre. Alright. He stabs his blade into the empty hood of the being. The insides blaze with one last flourish of white flame. And the robe falls to the ground empty. The scythe clatters to the ground, turning into the rusted farming implement it was before. And he's going to turn around, and he's going to hopefully do the same thing to the other Spectre. That's not a crit.
Think
but,
so loudly.
Yeah, what's going on, Wolf Sadler?
He just has Cecilia over.
He lost his other lung.
Oh, I see. He's close.
Actually, he just hasn't smoked a cigar in a while. Don't mind him.
You're right, I should make a new cigarette.
Alright, and Sir Makarin gets a couple good swings in on the Spectre. Lucius.
Let's try buffing someone. Makarin doesn't need it. Rama doesn't need it.
Saran still needs
The
it.
Saran? Yeah, Saran still needs it. Wait, does Saran or do you do more damage?
I think Arvin does more, right?
I should deal more damage.
In that case, buff Arvin.
Damn, Saran. Your time of weakness has come.
And move.
Well, she does need a new jaw.
Move here. That way I get more people in my buff range.
Alright, Talent.
Oh, I also keep up the buff, obviously.
Alrighty. I get what, 1 back. Oop.
I was watching stream or stuff.
Let's see. I'm gonna just go for like a whirlwind sandstorm on the this carriage. Let's see if I can do some damage and slow it down.
You'll spend
1.
2 power on that, or 1.
With 2 power. Yeah, that 2 power is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Just regenerate.
Okay,
it
and
next turn.
just trying to debilitate it.
Slow and damage if I can.
Yeah,
I
one or
won't
the
slow
other.
much, but just
Because
damage
slow is a
them,
natural
so
condition.
that'll- Yeah, I can't really do. I mean, I do with wands. So yeah, I'll slow. I'll slow it.
Okay, yep, you slow it for 2. Let's see, it
Do I need to roll this or
Nope, you can just get through.
cool?
It's not incredibly resistant to that.
All right, it'll be me then.
Okay. Alright, the coach is going to have its coachman fly ahead of the horses, and it's going to harm touch Malachi. Hitting for a non-crit of...
If it kills Malachi here, does it just solve
Solve his problem.
yeah.
You would think so.
Quickest character resolution.
And then after the harm touch... Oh, actually, I need to heal back half of that.
Talon learns nothing, his arc is over.
Scythe swings at Malachi. Malachi can try to defend. And he does.
He
All
does.
right.
Does he not counterattack?
Malachi, he's a beast.
He doesn't counterattack because he wasn't a counterattack range. It has to be a 10 to counterattack with claws. And let's see, do the horses do any damage? No, because the cart's not moving. Okay. Arvin.
Okay. Let's have Saran move back and be in standby. And then I'm going to stab the thing with my spear. That thing. God damn it. I suck.
Sucks to suck. Chloe.
I am going to channel.
Are you going to move at all or just stay there? Okay, that's my answer. Alright.
Go back up a little bit more, but I think that's okay.
Okay. No, you do have a range for your spell casts.
Yep.
Malachi's going to attempt to beat up the horses some more.
Time to beat off the horses? What is he, Volch?
Okay, does about that much damage.
He is evil.
Alright,
Looks
Rama.
kind of similar to Volch's girlfriend.
Now, if he was evil Vosh, he would say, "I'm a normal human being and I do not want to fuck horses."
That would imply that current Vosh is good Vosh, which no, he isn't.
Well, that's the meme Batman. It's a meme Batman.
There's
It's
no
not against the law,
rules
Batman.
against memes, Batman.
There's no memes against the law.
Man, I can't just let
Rama
that
Rama.
be.
I think correct.
Alright, no, I literally responded the second you said that something. Anyway.
Here, go Procto.
Trying to... You know what, screw it, I'm just gonna go to this side because I can actually get there. Anyway, attacking the Spectre.
Okay, roll it. Okay, you fence from this thing. Yep, you hit for, I believe it was 6 damage last time, so that much. Okay, is he gonna move? No, not from there. Yorn.
Well, firstly, Skeleton Knight's going to advance. I'm also going to move one to the side. Gives me range to buff Skeleton Knight on cantrip for damage. So his attacks are now magical to an effect of 2. Then he's going to attack.
Okay, roll it.
Badly.
Defended against.
Okay.
Alright.
Yorm's then going to
Move
just
over
move
there.
a bit this way, and that's my turn. Next turn, I'm gonna start attacking the car.
Okay. Spectre is going to, because he still has to attack Simmer Karn, he's going to be a little bit less orthodox and cast Leech on him. That affects still, breaking the shield and dealing 3 damage. Restoring that much. And then he's going to... You know what? He'll do it again. To no effect. Simmer Karn doesn't like having his life leeched, and he's going to roll an attack. Entity. Okay, dealing. That much damage. And followed up with a cantrip for 2 healing on him. Lucius.
Well, keep buffing Arvin, keep doing the song. That's about it. Don't really need to do anything more.
The blissful life of being a support. Down.
Alrighty. I think I get 1 back, and I'm just going to slow the cart down. I'm just gonna regen my shit this turn.
Yep.
And yeah, I'll keep it there.
Alright, Black Coach is going to... yeah, he's going to first harm touch Mal... No, he can't harm touch anymore. He's going to attack Malachi again. And he has a second attack.
Rips on the second attack.
Defends first. Doesn't defend against the second.
Big unlucky.
With a big ball of flame, Big Trouble vanishes from the battlefield.
He did his job.
1 damage to you, 1 damage to you, and 2 damage for you because you're close. There. Okay. Oh, actually, my coach's turn isn't over.
There's not enough distance to charge, really, though.
Essentially, we stopped it. We got to. It'd have to get back up to speed.
It's moving that way.
Oh, it means I'm
Going.
going to be in range for it next time.
Going for small malachite.
It's chasing the Malachi off the map.
He broke the fourth wall. It's become too
Arvin.
powerful. Run.
Okay, Arvin is going to take a stab at a coach driver.
Alright.
I mean, yes.
Alright, yep, that hits for... it's just 1 damage. Yep, so 3 damage. Chloe.
Wait,
Oh,
Alright,
you want
Savanna.
Savanna to do anything?
I'm thinking.
That specter needs to...
Nothing useful. I skip a turn.
Okay, Chloe.
Ranma's magic buff, damage buff, is probably about done by now, right?
Yes.
I'm thinking that I probably need to move up a bit, and so I'll do that, and then refresh that magic buff for damage buff.
Okay, 4 for 6 turns. Okay. Rama.
Yep.
So are these pentacles done? I'll bring them back.
It continuing
Yeah,
on
those
the
are
specter.
those are done. Okay. Let's see the Spectre's defense. Wow, another fucking roll off. That one's easily done though.
Is that right?
Go.
What's up?
It was a roll off.
Versus is a roll off. Yep, you hit
You succeed.
for that much damage. Unless you want to move, that's the end of your turn.
No, it's good.
Okay, Yorn.
Skeleton
You're
soldier
very
will
close
attack
to-
again.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, that's a no. And now your turn.
Yeah, Yorn herself is going to... I guess... leech on the... Actually, hang on. I've got a silver dagger. Long life, anyway. So that's what I'll use. She will... As the horses go by, she'll make an attack against one.
One knife.
Roll.
It's worth an attempt.
Hmm.
You also got a +1 from being near me, I think.
I'm out of range. Just barely.
Ah.
Yeah.
And that is...
It's not just barely, it's way out of range.
Oh, I was looking at purple, not red. That's on me.
But that does
You
meet my
attack the-
threshold for a second.
Let's see. You attack these skeletons with your pokey knife, and while it makes purchase, it doesn't damage their bones.
Hmm. Alright. Did I use my movement to try and hop up onto the back of it, to that step, as it goes by?
Acrobatics, and do note the coachman is not taunted.
Hmm. Well, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, it fails anyway.
The worst that can happen didn't happen, so you just try to get on, but you go to the side of the wheels instead of under them.
Well, that's my turn.
Alright, so it's Spectre's turn. Let's back that. He's going to do a cleaving attack at Sir Makaran, hoping to hit everyone that's piled around. Which may go through. Sir Makaran still has his buff. It does not. He blocks, and does not counter. Okay, but it's his turn again. His buff wore off on his sword, so he will need to use a Princess of Wands to anoint his blade again. And that is... Checking. And he'll resume. He'll use Guardian again, targeting enemies around. Here's resistance for the Spectre, and next is for the coach. Alright, the Spectre's taunted, the coach is not. Lucius.
Well... What's the state of the coach? Horse is still alive?
The coachman's... The horses are in partially damaged condition. The coach is slightly jostled by the stone that Rama threw at it. And the coachman is full of vim and vigor.
I see. Well, keep performing my notes and
Actually, no, he's not full of
throw
vim.
some.
He got slightly scorched by the turned undead.
Yeah. Throw a buff at Arvin again. Not
Okay.
much I can do really,
Now you can change songs.
but there's no point in me doing so. What I will do is step like here. That way a cleave attack won't get me.
Probably for the best. Count.
There will be no need for the cleave attack because I reach in one.
Hopefully I'll kill it, but I can't
step
guarantee
over
that. So
here. And yeah, I'm just gonna go full damage.
You would need to be a bit closer to hit that.
Would I? I thought this is.
There.
Isn't that in range?
15 feet per tier.
Oh, fuck yeah, you're right. I was over here. All right, let's just go this way then. Yeah. Okay.
Just barely.
Alrighty. Now in range. Fucking full damage. I still have the aura from the accuracy.
Yep.
Okay. So just +1. Come on, baby. Yeah,
There you
there
go.
it is. Damage.
Alright,
Burn
how
him
you
with
wanna do it?
fire. My eyes like glow like this red. There's the power of hate flows into me, and I unleash. Are you killed, Malachi? And I fucking flame him.
He's
You're
like,
not thanking him?
Oh, the god of hate flew into me. He's saying it. He's he's upset.
Yep.
And I go, oh, I don't know what came over me. What happened?
I'm just an Arab.
I'm a simple scholar. What came over me? I was filled with rage.
Okay. That's Talon's turn. Now it's the Black Coach's turn. Alright, the Coachman is going to take a swing to both of its adjacent targets. First one is Yorn. He'll crit.
I can't react to pentacles anymore, can we?
Yep, so you just gotta eat some
I mean, you
6
can on
damage to the
yourself.
chest.
But
Well, no, she's not undead.
Are you sure? I mean, look at that skin color.
No, I'm actually unable to shield living targets.
Yep,
I need to become a lich just to get around that fucking requirement.
Yep.
Yep, she's full of grapes. So you take 6 damage straight to the chest.
Ooh. Fortunately, it's a
Jesus
large
Christ.
chest.
Does that not lop off a tit? Please tell me it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Also, hold on. I thought the thing was taunted. Or was it just the Spectre that got taunted?
The Spectre was the
That's
one
the
that got
perspective.
taunted.
I see.
Okay. Alright, and now for Arvin.
I'm going to say that rends Yorn asunder. She's now fallen down.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. Also taking 6. At least got a shield, right?
Yes, he has a shield.
Alright, so
We're gonna die.
the shield takes 1 damage off that total. Congrats. No, wait, it's wooden. 2 damage off that total. So you take 4. Alright. And then it's going to additionally cast a spell in the area. Or Jesus Christ. Roll D0 to avoid taking 1 damage.
D0?
Sorry, I meant D10, no modifiers. Not you, Arvin and Yorn.
Ah.
Well, you gotta know that.
Yep, you both take no damage. And the coach will continue. And then we'll... Yeah, it doesn't have the coach, Sage Coach directing because he did an action. Okay. Arvin.
Okay. Follow after the carriage. Stabbing it won't really work. Can I climb up it and I don't know, open the hatches so the coffin falls out?
Acrobatics or athletics to get on. You can consider the rest after that.
Let's say acrobatics. I only have 1 success there, so it might help. Hey, 2 successes.
Okay, you're successfully on.
Okay, next I want to open this little latch at the end to get the coffin out. Just to fuck with
roll-
this thing.
Roll trickery.
Okay.
You have some difficulty with the locks. Some great difficulty. Oh, and add 1 to your counter for the acrobatics.
Yeah, but...
Alright, Chloe, your turn.
Wait, Saran is going to run past him and alongside it and see if she can swipe a horse.
Okay. Roll the damage.
Is that still in range? It should be. Nah, come. Oh, for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
There.
Hey, there you go. Bit onto one horse, trying to hobble it. Dealt, yeah, 1 damage. Rama.
Wait, what happened to my
Chloe.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yes.
Well, imagine having a
So-
turn.
I used Cool King of Wands to reduce the initiative of that thing, presumably meaning it would skip turns or something, or delay its effect in some way.
Okay, I'll put at the bottom of the order for next. Yeah. The next go round, which will be. Yeah, it's a skip turn.
It's not a skip turn so much as it is a delay its turn.
Actually, is that within the scope of Druid magic?
If it's not, I will do something different.
Yeah, I don't think, You can have the effect of that, yeah. You know what? You can have the effect of that. A mess of vines comes forth from deep under the sand. These dried plant life quickly latch upon the speeding carriage, halting all of its momentum, driving the coachman into a frenzy.
And, you know, it also seemed like doing this would be a good idea.
Possibly so. Now it's Ramus Squid's turn.
Yay. It is
Go.
just the thingy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Open the box. And by open the box, I mean bludgeon its owner first.
Yes, sounds good to me. Bludgeoning time.
Alright, roll. Okay, you're attacking the coach itself or the coachman?
I was going for the coachman.
Okay. Get 8 defense. Yeah, you know what? He's reduced enough. You get 1 glancing hit through. For that much damage. Slowly but surely, the thing is dying out. Spectre's turn. Yorn.
Oh, first thing Skeleton Soldier's gonna do, rush it.
Okay.
So he'll make his attack. Oh.
Okay, he critically attacks the stopped carriage, damaging spokes on one of the wheels.
And then Yorn herself will pick herself up, rush forwards a bit, and cast against the driver
Alright.
for her effect of
1. Got it.
Oh, that should be 4.
I thought your pool's empty. Oh no, okay, no, sorry. You got your
I'm not
cards.
cold. Yeah, that's should be effectiveness of 4 rather, and the Cantrip does 2.
What card did you use again?
It's a cantrip.
That'd be 2 then.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Roll. Did you roll? Yeah, there's 3. Yep. Okay.
3 should have been a +1 as well, though. So.
Oh, that's what you were saying by 4. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to know the damned numbers. Okay. Makaran. He has second skin, so he can't actually move that far. He's gonna lay on hands for Yorn as he passes. Replenishing toughness.
She will look at him gratefully while she covers up one of the. Well, she holds up one of the severed straps for clothing not to expose herself.
Yes, always need to be decent.
Exactly. She's a lady.
And he'll cast a 7 of Cups on Arvin.
Alright, much appreciated. How much healing is that for? Or, nee, what?
Yeah,
should be
it's
4.
4. Yeah. Okay. Lucius.
Well, move up to keep a buff on everyone, and use a cantrip to try and slow down the coach, or at least prevent it from starting back up.
Okay, well, it can't move right now anyway.
Oh, you know. Never know.
One additional minuscule vine wraps around one of the wheels.
What else am I gonna do? It's not gonna help.
The entire thing is covered in greenery, and there's just one additional piece of greenery.
I hope.
I thought you'd go whistling more song or something.
Well, we still have another Wraith on the tower, or Spectre on the tower to deal with, and who knows, there might be more.
Okay. Tom.
Alrighty. Well, I can't do much this turn, so I'm gonna regen 1 and then sit. And then regen
Fantastic.
more. I'm gonna move over this way. Yeah, so whenever the thing comes, I'll be.
I'll let you
around.
know that its next turn is being skipped.
Oh, well, stay where I am.
Alright, Arvin.
Okay. First, Saran is going to take another swipe at the horses.
A bite, yes. Not as effective. That helps.
Okay. Now that's immobilized, Arvin is going to climb on top and stab the coach rider.
Okay.
Driver.
Okay, roll.
Rolling. Ah, nice.
Yep, and that's the last turn of your magic anyway, so that's good that this happened. So it's 2, then it's 2 more for the crit. Let's see, the coach driver still has the defense though. Let's see. Jesus Christ.
Are you kidding me?
Never mind.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so here's his attack roll to counter. Roll to defend against that. Okay.
Oh
you
my
take,
god.
you take 3 damage. This sucks to suck.
Yeah,
I
that's
will-
it.
For my turn, I will channel.
Yep. Remember, you can cantrip in the same turn that you channel.
I can, if I go up here... Who am I in range of? Can I heal Rama with a cantrip?
Yes, you can. You can heal 1 wound.
Sure.
Or 1 toughness. Alright. Rama squared.
Alright, just another roll, I guess.
Alright, attacking the coach driver with your empowered axe. The coach driver has been apparently an impressive defender this of his own life, on life as it may be. Tower looms on. Yorn.
Yep. Well, Skeleton Soldier.
Attacks the cart a little bit more.
Your. Same as last time.
Cantrip for 2. Okay. Alright, Sir Makarin is going to move up as much as he can. God damn it. And he's going to attack one of the horses with his sword. Okay. He deals a significant chunk of damage by slicing it twice, and he attacks again. The horses crumble, and the coach master seems to be waning from this world.
I'll
Lucius.
blast him with a 1 cantrip of damage. See if I can send him along.
Holy fuck, how do you want to do this?
Crit, baby! Yeah, baby!
The fucking whistle from that Puss in Boots movie that Dev has. That's all that's heard.
Yep. You're able to assist him along in his ardent defense against physical attacks, and avoiding most non-magical damage. Somewhat confident, though fading because of all the combined attacks. The looming ominous whistle is heard, and it seems to be his curtain call. And this coach master fades from existence. The coach is stopped, its steeds are dust, and the contents are for yours to pillage. Combat is effectively over.
For now, until we go deal with the spectre on top of the tower.
Can I lift any of the like pieces of the robes, fragments of cloth off of the?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'll take my little
good.
ornamental dagger and some cut a few like strips of cloth off from the
Hell, you could have the whole thing.
all the specters. Hey.
Lucius is gonna administer some first aid to Makaran and Arvin.
Okay.
Can't really do much for Yorn after taking that much of a hit.
Man, she's forever gonna be a B cup.
I
Surely
doubt
her
the
chest-
tits were bigger.
No,
Her
her
health-
chest is gonna
her-
regrow larger after this.
Her health is tied to her chest.
So number 2 is actually just going to start breaking the lock on the back of this thing, so we can drag the contents out.
Yeah, Arvin is going to help us that.
Stand still while I heal you, bastard.
And then as soon as
Stop
the
running away
lock
from
is
the
broken-
healer.
As soon as the lock's broken, number 2 is then going to drag the coffin out onto the sand and open it in front of it.
Alright, so the coffin is out in the sand. Though there's another problem.
I
There's
think the
another
music's
lock.
sad enough. If this thing was doubled locked, are we sure it's something we're meant to take outside?
Well,
I'm willing to take the risk.
I'll blast the lock off with a bit of magic.
We've
Your
worked this
magic
hard.
doesn't do a
Might
lot
as
of
well see what it's going to
blasting.
be.
Alright, fine. I'll whack it with my staff.
Okay, your staff takes
Is-
damage.
Is made
Your
of wood,
staff
yes?
goes out.
What if I just burn it up?
Don't set fire to it.
It's a quick, easy way to open.
Yes, and destroy whatever's inside.
No, alright then. I make a like use like the sand as like a what do they do with the carb cleaning on vehicles? You just sandblast it, so just a big stream of sand on the lock, just pummel it. Use
Okay, yep. You can
Oh,
try to
use
damage
two.
the lock that way. Yep.
I use 2 of my points.
Okay, but the lock seems to be holding well for now under such minuscule pressure.
Just have the big man break it off.
Hold on.
Sounds
Let me take a crack at it. I'm gonna roll trickery on lockpicking for this thing.
Okay. Okay. Yep. You succeed. Give yourself 1
And-
counter to trickery.
And guilt provides.
All right. So you open the lock, expecting to see treasures inside. Instead, you see an emaciated corpse.
Ah, but is it
Well,
covered in goodies?
Hang on, I want to roll
Such as wearing them.
history.
Oh, what jewelry does he have?
They are somewhat fine, if little coffin rotted dark robes. You see no. There is a weapon that is laid upon his chest that looks somewhat ceremonial.
Does it appear enchanted?
Oh, that'd be an Arcana check.
Okay. 10.
Yes, there appears to be an enchantment upon such a thing.
Do I know what it is?
Upon inspection of the hammer, it actually maybe should be renaming that thing in the. I'll call it a mace for now. Upon inspection of the mace in his hands, it looks to be a elegant, well-crafted weapon with what looks to be somewhat ancient runic inscriptions upon it. seems to be a weapon of the Age of Elves. You observe in it, it seems to be magically enchanted, and it furthermore protects its wearer from magical attacks.
Rama, come here.
I'm there.
Come over to the coffin.
Can you fit inside?
I'll put
And
this
Jorn
in
will,
spots as game relevant channel.
Jorn will then remove the weapon from the dead man's hands and pass it to
Is it
Rama
really
and
a
say,
is it really a Rama
"This'll
sized
help
weapon though?
you." It's like, this will protect you from magic to a degree. If you wield it.
Cool.
Let's see. I'm posting the stat and everything. Didn't have the full content for this place done. I didn't know you'd be digging very long at a sand dune.
You placed
Give
the
us a
sand
sand
dune.
dune.
You should have placed several.
I did place several.
No, you didn't.
Not
Yeah, we're
outside,
gonna
though.
dig this one too.
Place the sand dune. Why would they dig this?
Yes. There we go. Though, when you look at it, you feel like you have, there's a significantly more valuable weapon than you've ever possessed within anyone's hands.
Ooh.
Those keen-eyed history among you may believe that this has some historical value, more so than value as a weapon.
Smashy weapon.
Anything else of value in the coffin?
Yeah, could I roll history on the corpse?
Also, the corpse seems remarkably well preserved from the way you described it.
Don't worry,
Emaciated
I'm about to change
remains. There's no musculature on it.
Oh,
Flesh still
mummified,
clings to the
basically.
skeletal figure, though.
Is it not identifiable?
Do you have phrenology?
I have history.
It's basically
Oh.
the same thing, really. Also, she has medicine, so she has the closest
I
to
do have
phrenology we'll get.
I would say that's
Your
basically
his-
medicine.
instead.
Your history doesn't reveal a figure of significant worth.
Okay, and medicine. So actually, what would I need to roll to get reagents from the corpse?
Other than the fact that it's incredibly aged, it is otherwise well preserved. It would take some time just ritualistically carving it to serve for one of your pets. But you do have the feeling that it could be used for something more to the right people.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll turn to the others and say, well, I can't myself make use of this. I do know people who will take great interest in the body, might be able to get something out of it. If you'd all entrusted to me, take the clothing and anything else, of course, but the body itself, I'd like to deal with
Rama's busy playing with his new toy.
it. Just gonna have number 2 just lift the
Was
corpse
he just
out of
smashing
the,
some sand piles?
Yes.
Much more
Number
effective than
2
digging
lift
with bare
the-
hands.
Lift the corpse out of the body and then out of the coffin, and then she's just gonna have it stand behind her, ready to start marching off.
You should probably leave it in the coffin. We still haven't checked out the tower.
Well, I'm quite wounded.
Are
Do
we?
you really want
Drained from
to
the
risk damaging the remains by just carrying it over someone's shoulder? Someone.
So no, he's
Or
gonna
your-
princess carry.
You just leave it in the coffin for now.
Alright,
Let's patch up a bit and try.
Back into the coffin, then, and then number 2 will just drag the coffin when we're ready to leave.
Yep. All right.
I think we should check out the rest of the tower, since we've already dealt
We
with
already
most
killed
of
the
the
Guardians,
threats.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's one left.
What is-
Well, you see
There's one we see on top, but after dealing with the black coach, I don't think it's gonna be much of an issue.
It is night. We may want to see about finding somewhere to camp before
Well,
we.
No, we
Nice
can
question,
probably
maybe.
we can probably camp inside the
Well, the
tower
tower's
as
for,
long
yeah.
as we clear it out.
Yeah. As long as it's not daytime, I don't suffer suppression, so it's good for me.
Yeah, definitely camp
Yeah,
out
but as
inside
long-
the tower.
Yes, nothing could go wrong.
No, nothing has ever happened to some people that camped out at a abandoned tower in the middle of nowhere.
Were those people capable of slaying horrific monstrosities from the great beyond?
One of them was. The rest of the 4 that traveled with him wasn't.
Interesting.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
It feels like
That
it feels a
is-
lot like history repeating itself, but I can't quite put my finger on why.
That is me for the night, though. I've got to get off.
Man, I didn't
We
know
don't-
Yep.
combat was that exciting.
Please don't tell us about that.
we don't need to know that, really.
No, it's just I'm really tired and the pain's coming back, so I'm off the bed.
All right, have a
Yep.
good one.
Apparently, people get real excited when they get tired.
It's no, I'm just gonna sleep. Good night.
Good night.
What a digger.
Indeed.
Digger.
You're all a bunch of diggers. Don't fucking.
Well, that was everyone. But
Excuse me, I'm the biggest digger here.
I said you're a bunch
And
of
that was-
diggers.
Yeah, that was you before the reincarnation.
He's a big white digger.
All right, so you want to go to the tower now?
I believe so,
Might as well, yeah.
since we're here.
All right.
I'll provide music to
To aid
Macaron.
your travel.
Let's see. Another song? Another song.
what does it take? What is, just for future reference mostly, what does it take for me to transform into animals?
Let's say some self-study once you get back at the headquarters.
Is that not a thing that I already have? I can't, like,
Due to the nature
I like
of
it.
your teaching, you focus on other aspects more than it. You're
Look, you need to figure out where each bone is gonna go when you turn into a wolf.
how to get the extra
sounds awfully
bones.
complicated. I don't think there's extra bones most of the time if you're transforming into a mammal.
What do you do with the excess mass once you turn into a bird?
Anyway, yep. So, you're able to cross the waters comfortably enough. Is that everyone that's going to be crossing?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. The spirit in the tower descends. Ready to fight. Because I don't have an interior map, I'm just doing it out here.
Fair enough.
Okay. Chloe.
Kick its ass.
Alright.
Like it's what?
All
I
right.
don't think it has one,
Well-
honestly.
I'm gonna start out by giving Rama damage.
We can do it this time.
More damage.
This one's 10 times stronger than the other 3 that we just fought.
Okay. Yep.
And,
so you give Rama 4 extra damage for 6 turns.
Cool.
Definitely necessary.
Obviously.
Okay. Rama.
Well,
Uh,
he immediately attacks with his new weapon.
okay. Think you have no. You have the attack bonus from the bard.
He's got a
but,
+1, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a
But
plus
no
1.
training in maces.
But he can change it over the course of a few days. Okay. So let's have this guy roll.
Ooh.
Okay, he does block it. Knocking that little mace aside. Yorn.
Is gone.
Central
She's gonna
Theater.
command number 2 to walk up and beat. Wait, does she have any damage cards she can give to him? She appears to have a King of Swords, which she's gonna imbue into the skeleton,
Okay.
and
So
then
that
have
would
the
be-
skeleton do the beating. Deep
Yep,
10
4
plus
damage,
1
yep.
on its part.
Alright, skeleton roll.
Hey, I've got something I gotta get done. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Just, I mean, I'm basically
Yep.
gonna fight. If
Yep.
if it seems obvious I should run, I'll do that. Anyway, see ya.
Yep.
Skeleton roll.
That's
Skeleton hit.
6 damage. So Makarin is going to. First, I need to refill his hand. Buff his sword with 4 of wands for 2 turns. And you move over here. Spectre is going to attack Rama. He's going to roll for him. Anyone? I'll roll them.
I said you were going to roll. Thought.
Okay, he blocks, and here's its second attack that it will cleave. Of course.
Ooh.
As
Not
his
Of
mage
course.
does.
Keck.
Okay, and no good defense from Rama. That is 1 more wound he took. And the
Ow.
skeleton's defense. You want me to roll that as well?
1 second.
Okay.
Nope.
Yep, skeleton took...
Also, hold on. Why are you asking? It's not like it can block this.
Politeness. Oh, actually, correct. I have to look and see. Oh, yeah. Oof. Eek. What is the delay on a scythe?
I don't think we have it defined. I'm guessing it's greater than a fucking great axe.
Are you that lucky?
Pretty sure. it is considering
even
it's
if
a bigger weapon.
Let's see. Yeah, just be very fucking nice. Brahma took. Let's split the damage between them. There we go.
Ah, fuck. Rama got
Yeah, there was a second attack. They hit the tower.
Oh no! In unrelated news, Yorn is dead.
Nah. actually
Yorn
not.
wasn't in the cleave. Talon's turn.
God damn it.
Despite her cleavage,
Are you sure she wasn't in the cave?
did not receive any of the cleavage.
I don't have any healing for any, or I can't heal.
I have
So-
a princess of cups.
Oh, cool.
The best way to heal is to destroy the enemy.
I'm just gonna dump my entire. Cool.
You have a limit of 4.
Oh, 4. Okay, fine. 4. Yeah. 2 damage, 2 accuracy. I'm just gonna pull out some stone from the tower and drop it on the spectre.
Yeah, be better that close. Okay, roll it.
Plus 2. Do we still have accuracy aura or no?
Yes.
Okay, so that's actually 12.
You probably didn't need all that accuracy, to be honest.
Yeah, you never know.
Okay.
I've had some
Arvin.
pretty unlucky rolls.
Okay. Let's move up.
I think I'm probably delay for me to give you. a
Yeah,
buff if you
that's.
want. Also, you should be at full toughness considering I healed you after the fight.
Right, you did. I just didn't. There. So yeah, I'll delay. And someone can stay there.
Lucius?
Buff Arvin with some magic damage. And keep playing the accuracy song.
I mean, you have 2 lucky die. Still.
I suppose I could do a better version of this, better rendition of the song.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Whistling Warfist, may as well.
Yep, there you go. So everyone has +1 to damage as well as +1 to accuracy. Alright, and back
Okay.
to Arvin.
It's not +1 damage, it's minus
sorry,
the
it's,
weapon die. So.
It's -1 weapon delay. Okay, so that would be with a reach attack. Yep, so that can hit, but it's not enough for delay. So
Fair enough.
oh, and Saran.
Since it's completely full over there, someone can, I don't know, play in the water. She's on that.
Okay, then it's close, right? Egg.
I will heal Rama. Or no, wait, I
Might
can't
wanna
even
deal
heal him
with-
for that much, can I?
Yeah, might want to deal with Spectre, because the best you can do is do toughness.
Yeah, that's
weapon.
probably not. It's not really that worth it with that. I have a 2 of swords, and that's all I have. Other than that,
I'll just put it into the
What?
Spectre, I guess, or
Sure,
buff
I guess.
buff one of the companions who can't do damage.
Who is
I mean, the
most
skeleton has
useful
one
to
health.
buff here?
Dog's the one who can't currently do magic damage.
Okay,
Not
I
sure
will
if he
buff.
wants to send the dog in, though.
What the dog do?
Guess I'll buff the dog.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Rama. Guessing
I'm
that's
just gonna
threshold
step
where you
back.
run.
Yeah.
He no like dead thing.
Wait, no, hold on. He's gonna hit first. Should he? It can't counter. Probably best not to, right?
Probably best.
He's
When has the
gonna.
best ever stopped you guys?
He's gonna
Remember,
make his,
movement is slowed through water. So there it is.
like the here. Ah. I'm a flip.
Yorn. has one
shield on the
card.
skeleton.
Yeah, okay. Alright, Prince of Pentacles on the skeleton. Sir Macaron's going to step in now. And Guardian on the Spectre. Big Lucky. Okay. And that's actually his turn. Because he did 2 actions. Oh no, he has another attack action. So, not to waste that wonderful fucking song. Let's see how this does. Unlucky, just 2 swings. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then he does a cantrip for that amount. Its body is a light and holy fire. It's going to swing at Sir Macaron. And swing a second time. Sir Macaron counters. And hits several times. Killing it thanks to the Whistling Fists.
Huzzah!
God damn.
Guard
God
MVP
motherfucking
once again.
damn.
Combat is over.
Diego Racer. God motherfucking damn.
Let's ask Sir Macaron to assist with trading Rama because holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit,
Also, I think
Rama is
Rama's-
bleeding. Cut into his
Rama's
chest.
rolling trauma right now. But would
that'll
that be a physical or a mental?
That's pretty mentally painful. Not physically.
Yeah, it was about the question whether taking a scythe to the chest is more mentally or physically damaged.
So roll tolerance from right now.
Yeah, I'm just looking up his tolerance right now. He's got a +3 in it, so good for him. All right, he's fine,
Yep, he's
Well,
mentally,
relatively.
physically stable. Sir Macaron's gonna provide him some healing. Does Yorn want to provide the ogre some more medical?
She can certainly try. What was her medical? 3? Also? 2? I don't know.
Yep. I think it was 3.
See what she does.
Okay, that's enough to make none of the wounding permanent.
Okay. Well, let's Let's pick the tower clean, what's left of it. And
All right.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
you
well,
sort
okay.
of took massive damage.
I see.
Fortunately,
were-
we made sure you didn't get any trauma, but
So,
You're kind of also saved from instantly just dying there.
yeah.
cool. So I didn't die. Got it.
Yeah. All right. So now you look into the tower itself. Its walls are bare of any furnishings or heraldry. Any carvings that were upon the inner stones have been entropied by age, but there is still a stairway to climb, reaching up to the upper levels of the tower.
Lucia's just gonna sneak up there, tell everyone else to hang back a bit.
Okay.
Sure.
Roll stealth.
Egg, is this your card?
Damn, I'm on fucking fire today.
Yep, there you go. You light as cat's paws. Lucius climbs the tower, making not a noise, not even his whistle as he climbs up. He reaches the first landing to an empty room, not even touched by dust of the generations, and no signs of any further guardians.
No specters?
No signs of them. Or anything similar.
And do I call them up here, or do I
There
try
is
to?
the stair
keep
to
going
the
up?
third level.
Let's push my luck a bit and see about getting on the third level.
Alright. You climb up to the third level where much of the tower is exposed to open air, as there's the crumbling surroundings all around you. And up there, something that was apparently closely guarded by the here, if we really must.
We must. It is mandatory. Huzzah.
Alright. Up on the third level of tower, on the empty exposed landing where the Spectre was guarding closely, there's no more stair left to climb up to further levels. But sitting on the center of that landing is a metal structure holding a sphere the size of a human torso. Colored the deepest purple and softly glowing with a reddish light.
You said there's no stairs up, but do I see anything else above me?
Roll perception.
I think I have a +1. Let me double check. No, it's a straight 0. Alright. Nope.
You see naught but the stars in the night sky.
Oh, alright. Does this sphere thing look movable? Or is it like a structure built into the floor?
It looks like it's built into the floor, and remarkably, it and 5 feet around it are the cleanest and least dilapidated parts of the tower.
Who's a resident arcane expert?
Well, I have -3.
I got a +1.
I think that would make Invader's character the...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Does he have Arcane? Does he have History?
He's got a +2 arcane.
Hmm.
Well, invite Yorn up here to check it out with me.
Hold on.
yell down to her.
Okay.
See if she can make heads or tails of it.
She will saunter on over. There we go. And she makes it up into the tower. I'll roll the d10 plus 2. Oh, also, if you haven't... Actually, no, the stealth counter wouldn't matter.
Nope.
Okay, so it looks like a neat orb, but without a doubt it's magical of some kind.
No defined usage for the thing. Just it's definitely magical.
It's definitely magical, she says, observing it. Roll perception, though, Lucius.
All right.
Actually, is there a sense motive? Do we have something like that?
Not really.
No, let's just use perception for right now.
God.
Yep, she's very convincing. It is definitely just magical.
Oh, it's just magical. So, Lucius is gonna try poking the thing.
As you approach the orb, you have a sense of foreboding. You feel sweat develop on the back of your neck.
He's weak.
Poke it anyways.
Okay, you trudge forth. You touch the orb. You feel an icy cold shock through your finger. And you hear the laughter of malign beings echoing through your ears, and screams of agony before, well, do you release your touch from it?
Yeah, I just sort of poked it once to see what it would do.
Well, you hear screams of agony, laughter of the cruel sort. And you swore the whole world was going to turn red for a moment.
Does it look like something? Does the orb look like something I can pocket?
It is the size of a human torso.
Oh, so it's
Large.
not something I can really carry out of here. I'll make note of it. Is there any convenient way to try and scale the tower, or does
None of the
not seem like
convenient
there's
variety.
any reason to go further? Any of you good at climbing?
Let me check.
I think that
Might
would
be
be specifically Rama. But
Yeah. No one
he's-
else, I think.
he's already at 4 health.
Yeah, I kind of don't want problem with
I mean, Korak's here, so he can make his own decision.
Oh, I got a +1 in acrobatics
really
and
feel like
athletics.
Yeah,
I got a
exactly.
+1 in acrobatics and athletics. I'm gonna. Which would it be for climb?
It'd be athletics
All right, let's see
for
about
scaling
making
this
my way
masonry.
up.
Okay. You begin climbing up to the second level using part of the dilapidated structure to help yourself. You work your way up to the fourth landing. Then a piece of brickwork begins to give purchase beneath your feet. But you're able to climb onto the ledge before the brick falls out beneath you.
Phew. Anything up here, or is it just
It is is somewhat bare. It looks like there was a sconce that is long since sconce for a brazier that was sitting in the center that fell down off the perch sometime in the past. You can't see the brazier though, but you
Can I
can see the
gauge-
indents in the stonework.
Can I gauge about where it fell?
You would assume it tumbled off into the direction of that way.
Judging by how far it would fall, I could probably guess where it landed, right?
Probably somewhere in the river.
No, I see.
River/lake.
Not gonna go excavating the fucking river for it.
Are we sure it didn't fall into this sand dune?
Well, if you want to dig, then
Lucius is just going to take a breather, observe the surroundings, take in the night sky, etc., etc.
And then
Let Yorn do whatever sinister thing she wants to do with the orb.
Okay.
And then make my way down.
I can't make any
After
sinister
she's done, of
rolls in
course.
secret, can I?
Feel free to roll
Really.
sinisterly in secret.
Just ignore whatever rolls I make.
Lucius doesn't particularly care. It's just
Oh.
he can't pocket it. It's too big, so hardly worth it.
Oh, well, I just realized Koi actually has higher stealth than your character, right?
Well,
I forgot that I
Yes.
made her stealthy.
seeing that the sounds of sinisterness ceased from the floor below him, he makes his way down.
Okay.
I suppose her being stealthy is probably important for her being alive right now.
Well, I went the stealthy route just in case there were more guardians, but
Yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah,
appear
no, I
there
just-
are.
I was just thinking, I forgot that that I gave a bunch of stealth to my character, and I suppose that was probably because it was required for that character to still be alive from
Yeah, and-
backstory.
And if Yorn is done, we just make our way down.
Yep. She is fully
Any
done with,
neat Any neat
any-
historical records of this place were wiped from exposure.
Yep. So the purpose of the tower is unknown, but it contains that orb. Sir Markarn will note that this seems to be a place of evil, whether or not its guardians are dead. Best not to remain.
I mean, there is
any.
there is a spooky orb up there, but like I can't do anything with it, and I'm not about to go breaking it.
I shall bring this up to the priests at Freeport and see what they wish to do about such a thing. Our ways is to obtain the truth of things, not to cast judgments or make changes unless deemed otherwise.
Well, there's no real good loot in the tower, is there?
He does
I'm sure-
make note of kicking the rusted sides of the ground, and he says, I do not think so.
The rusted scythe is just that, just a regular ass rusted scythe.
Yep. They are the ones that the Guardians were carrying.
Well, time to head out, unless someone wants more mummy robes.
Nah, Atronach only wanted the one.
No, I
And
got
Bjorn-
the. I picked the ones
Yeah.
from the all
Oh, so
the two that
okay,
were there.
he's getting a collection.
Yeah, I'm picking up the robes.
And,
So
and Yarn
add,
did whatever sinister things she does.
So add four specter robes to inventory. Makaran says, it's best we find somewhere dry and far away from this tower to take up camp. I do not wish to be trudging along in the dark for too long. Back to Freeport.
Agreed. Lucius's lungs are tired, so you're gonna go walk. You're gonna walk back in silence.
Coward. Weakling.
Also, Yarn has number 2 pick up the corpse she wants.
Alright. Yep. Number 2 will be Dragon Coffin. So add 1 coffin to inventory.
Why couldn't she have found a dead horse? Would have made things so much easier.
Well, I mean, we just killed 2 dead horses.
Yeah.
Talking about being a
Alright.
dead horse.
And for this, since our party is diminished by 1, do you wish to cut it here where you guys camp out in the desert?
Yeah, I think we can.
Yep.
We can
Yeah.
camp out in the desert. Get Rama some temporary medical treatment, best we can.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
And then head back to Freeport.
Yep, sounds fine.
Alright. Well, thanks everyone for showing up. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm